Day 17. And we are... I don't know. I've started to just think about the garbage and always taking it out. Okay. We're going to start the day like we start every other day. This time, that's going to the planes, right? That's good. Now, what I want to do is everything's going to happen as it does. Come on, get over there. I want a catwalk. I'd love that. This is the day that's on, so we toggle that on, and now all of these packages just end up going to the plane on their own. And, you know, I think maybe it's worth it to just speed these up a little bit, okay? Just make these go a wee bit faster, okay? Just get out the door is all I'm saying. Just get out of here. There you go. Just get out. Perfect. Unload the packages. It's such a waste of money to do that right there, but I did it anyway. So this one here is going up. Let's check it. So this one, it should be an approved package going to the rail, right? That's the whole point for this one. So this one is an approved package going for the rail. Excellent. Off it goes. Denied package, right? So this is going to allow, what I'm doing here is going to allow the packages off this truck to be processed a bit more fluidly. And so I'm hoping that this truck can, you know, speed up here, although it's not really showing me that it can do that. Now, this one is approved for maritime. I want to test that out. So I'm going to stick that right there. And it should be going on this shelf right here. Yeah. So right here we can see planes, right? Now, I can just put them back in circulation. That's okay. I could do that. And I'm going to do that this time. But, you know, ideally, we kind of come up with some kind of solution here, maybe that allows me to bring them over there. And I think the only way to do that would be the double bridge like I did here, right? I want this another double bridge. So to do that, I'd have to move this back, move that storage back, one, to do an unloader here, then curve. I don't have enough room for the curve. So here's what we do. We would bring this curve again, unloader here, then out, curve, and it would go bridge over this, then bridge over this, and then this here would have to be out a little bit and curve back over to the bridge. But then I could feasibly at that point have this unload. I wouldn't even need the storage here then if I'm going to do that. Yeah, no storage is needed. I move the storage over here, or I just have it sorted that way. The bridge comes over here, the belt comes over here, and then it ends up getting deposited directly into this, or another storage for maritime on this side, which could then be bridged over and merged there. It's a little bit of a belt spaghetti, but it could work. There's enough space for it to make it happen. But see, now I've got everything kind of flowing here. Let's upgrade this. There we go. Now, I don't know how fast this thing really is now, but we'll see. That needs to be faster. That's way faster. Oh, that's so much better. I'm loving that. Yep, speed this up. Yep, need to get the packages away from this unit as fast as possible, so I'm going to speed this up too, at least to this point. Just so it can get away from the sensor faster. Yep, that's good. And then this one is, I'm going to speed up these 3 belts too. Again, just to get it away from the sensor as fast as possible. But that actually was nice. That was very fast. I like that. So now we need to do the same sort of thing on this side, so that all of these packages don't end up sitting on the belt anymore, right? And now I can just like chuck this package right here. That's okay. It's denied. Cool. I'll put it right here. Easy. Get it off the truck. It's denied. Cool. I'll put it right there. Easy. I like it. Automation is fun, isn't it? Just you sort of get it in the groove of things, right? And then here we go. You have this. Now, I don't know what's going on here. Not sure why you're stopped. You should be going. Oh, I know why you're stopped. I now know. I'm aware of why you stopped now. There you go. I should probably paint that green. I need to get green paint today. So I can paint those belts green. All of the airplane packages are gone for now. They're going to flow through here, though. They'll be back. We're going to have more soon. And guys, look at, I didn't do a whole lot of like rapid unpacking today. Aren't you proud of me? I left the truck alone, kind of. I mean, I did a little bit, but not a lot. And so now I can try to get these packages over there with belts today. I can do that. Or I can probably do it next video. I think we're probably too long on this one now. I don't know how I'm cutting it together, but I'm pretty sure I'm too long on this one now. So I'm going to say that shelf probably moves over here. It'll be sitting right here, I think, is a good spot for it. And then we'll put a sorter in place right here. And that sorter will say if airplane, then that storage shelf. If not airplane, then it'll come around and we'll bridge over this and merge onto this. And then it will still end up right there. The other solution, instead of bridging over that, is we could bridge over this one, move the storage shelf over one. That's actually better. That's a much better solution, actually. Yes, we would end up doing this. Let's move this over one. I'm so certain this is going to happen, so I'm just going to move it now. Of course, I need green paint still anyway, so there's another thing for my green paint. See, now that it's this way, I can go this way, but I can, like, you know, with the extension of its storage, but I also have the bridge, which would end here and then load there. So now I can do the if-then, if airplane, then pop it in here. If maritime, come over here, bridge over this, stick it in that shelf. And that will be the first shelf anyway. The shelf that this would ultimately be pulling out of, it would pull out of this shelf and then stick it in a new shelf. And then that one would be the one that feeds this if we need to expand the storage on it. So I've got plans, man. There's possibilities. Everything's coming off the trucks. It's slow though. I still want to go faster. Go faster. I want to speed these belts up. I don't know how to do that. Once it hits this, it's pretty fast, but meh. What's going on here? Why are you delayed? Wow, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Here. I think it's because of this. Yeah, this is delayed. So I need to upgrade this now. I need all of these to be that fast. 5 seconds? Nah, 2 seconds, bro. I need all of that to happen now. I need you guys to be as fast as that other scanner is. I like the colored belts. I'm all about it. This is great. This is great. So you are what? To the truck? Yeah. So for these ones, the automatic sorting will go that way anyway, and they'll end up going to the right place on that side instead. I have done some things. I had to rearrange some things to make this happen, and I actually still have an order that I have to do that isn't complete. I need 1, 2, 3 straights, maybe 4 straights, and that's it. And then a bridge. So I need to order some things first, and then we'll talk about what I had to do here to make this happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4 straights. Here's a bridge. I also want green paint, and I'm pretty sure we can probably get another, maybe like a small rack would be fine here too. Might as well just go with a medium one here. And we'll make it this yellow color. It's fine. So we'll add that to the basket, call it good. Okay. Let me show you what I've been working on here, okay? I had to move some stuff around. Grab the pallet. Let's get these things to go right through here. There we go. And we're going to complete this sequence. Now that I've gotten to the end of the sequence, though, and I've gotten to the end of organizing this, I just realized that I really didn't need to do any of this stuff. Like, all of this stuff is unnecessary because of how I've set it up over here. So I'll show you what I mean. We're going to leave it because I've already set it up and I like it, but I didn't need to do it. That's the idea. Okay, so I didn't add any green paint to my order, did I? Son of a bitch. You know what? I deserve to pay full price. I deserve it. I'm going to buy 2 paint. I'm even going to pay extra because of the delivery fee. I deserve Right there. Okay, so we're going to take this one and go over like that. Okay, there's my bridge. Here's one more straight there. Then I need another straight one over here. Like that. And that's it. Everything should be running and working now at this point. I'm not sure what's going on with this. There's an approved sticker there. That's weird. Anyone else think that's weird? I'm not sure how that got there. I'm also not sure how I could possibly get rid of it because I can't click it. Can't click it, can't select it. It's just gonna be there now. That's weird. Come here now. No, I can't touch it. It's just there. It's approved. Okay, you know what? Probably what happened is I think I can't touch this unless I activate it from the table. Like I have to have the table active and then I can grab this. But you know what? It's okay. We're just gonna leave it there for now. And if I really want to fix it later, then I'll fix it later. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do this really quick. And yeah, we are on this is Thursday, so there's no planes and no boats today. So we want to make sure that we come over here to the planes, turn that off. And boats, again, also turn it off. We don't want any of that stuff going out today. So it's just, I'll just recap it. It's just the trains and the trucks. So you'll notice I had to move some of this stuff around. I had to slide this belt all the way out because these bridges take time. They take space. They need extra space to, you know, be able to work this way. So I also needed to extend the red belt here. Get the tags here. I probably could have done it some other time, like maybe later. I could have done the tags way over here. And that might have, you know, gave me extra space too. But I just left it here anyway, so it's there. It gets tagged there now. This machine is fast enough to keep up with the truck now, so I don't ever have to unload that as long as this machine just keeps rocking. So this one has to be upgraded. We're going to get this to be upgraded to top tier today. Probably not that one, but this one was going to be top tier. That way it will continue to flow through here as fast as we can get it to go. Okay, so everything's been loaded through here. Let me get the green paint really quick. Green paint. I know my two boxes of green paint. I'm not even going to use a pallet for that. Just going to send it outside. It's just going to sit outside and that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and paint my green stuff. So all of this is green. This is green. This is green. This is green. And what I want to test is if I rebox this paint, do I just get more? So box it up, open it, it's full again. That's great. So infinite paint as long as you pack it up before it runs out. And then you're good. So these are all packages that are already approved as well. So this whole thing should be green. Yeah, this whole area should be green. So we'll go ahead. That's 9, I think. Let's package it up and unpack. And we got more paint. Nice. And then we'll paint all of this green too. So anything that's on this is going to be sent to the door eventually. Okay. So when it gets to here, right, and this is basically sorted with other. So this is for planes and boats, right? It goes to here. Then from this storage shelf, it gets taken off. It comes all the way around over top of all these belts. It's going to work its way around here where I want another storage shelf here. This is where I wanted it. I wanted another storage shelf here. Now, I don't think I can really fit that storage shelf here. So what I'm going to do instead in this area, I probably should have done this in the last order, is I want a cargo sorting machine, this diverter conveyor. I want this. So we're going to add this to basket and go ahead and check that out too. I want one of these. And what we're going to do with it, I guess I can probably just use the rest of that green paint because I have that extra box anyway. So whatever, right? So I want this thing to go kind of like here. Okay. This is fine. We can put it right here. It's fine. And then I want my curves. I got a bunch of those in stock. There we go. You go. Get around that box. Where is it? Right there. right there. Okay. Unpack that green paint. Okay. And then it will just, I don't know, all the things. Cool. When it gets here, if it is going to air, it's going to go that way. Okay. And if it's going, this is obviously a none. And then if it's going to boat, it's going to go this way. Okay. This is a package that needs, this is going to the air. Well, there you go. And now it can go wherever it's going. Yep. So if it gets here and it's going to air, it's going to go forward. Okay. When it goes that way, I was going to put storage here and I've decided I'm not going to now. Yes. So it's going to just be like this. And I would need my straight belts at that point. Do I have those? Oh, I have the storage. Well, I guess maybe I'll put the storage here instead. Yeah. So we'll put the storage like this. I don't have enough room. I don't have the room for it. Can I get room for it? No. Well, yeah, but yes, I could. How I would have to do it is I'd have to maybe get it from like right here. This could work, I think. If I go, if I deviate it directly from here, this could work. Because now I can take it off of this side. So if I could say this side is the plane. This is the plane. And then this is going to be, it could be the boat from here. And then we could just do none here. So none is here. That's fine. Yeah. So now we can use the loader like this. And then the planes, the extra plane storage can get here. This is like a buffer for both of them, honestly. I could probably, why don't I just use this as a buffer for both of them? It doesn't have to be a buffer for planes. I don't need a buffer for planes. I'm not entirely sure why I need a storage here. I'm thinking about it and I'm deciding not to do it. I don't need the storage here. We're going to just put this as extra storage along the wall for now. It's just not necessary. It's overcomplicating it. I don't need to do that. All right, so we're going to do the same original plan I had before, which is to deviate the traffic here. The same thing I was going to do originally. So Maritime's there and planes here and then nothing on this side. I'm just going to run with my original plan because it was fine. The plan was fine. All right, so the loader is going to be here. All right. And I have all the plane stuff here already. So let's just get these packages going like this. Okay. Where is my angle? We can angle it on this side like that, I guess. Yep. I need my straight belts. I don't have any. I need one more. I thought I had enough. I don't have enough. I need one more. So, why are you guys all stopped, by the way? I feel like you should... Oh, well, that takes care of that. That's why. There you go. Anybody else want to go forward now? Yeah, I'm gonna go forward now. This one's too. This is doing the same thing. I'm just bad at this game. That's why. If I was good at this game, then I wouldn't do that problem. There we go. No problems there. Maybe. Nope, that was gonna go too. Okay, everything can just flow now. And all of this is happening and I don't have to babysit it. It's crazy. And the money just flows in. It's wonderful. I'm really happy about that. Okay, so now I want to have straight belts. And I should have had some extra straight belts, I thought. This one's going to the planes. Let's just put it on the shelf. This one goes to the planes too. Yep, on the shelf. Paint this. Yeah, this is all green. It's fine. Put that down over there. So I need 1, 2 straight belts, then 3, 4. This gets merged. It's going to end up being here, like that. Yep. And so I need another bridge. Another straight belt. And then there's no more unloader. I bought an unloader when I needed a loader. I think that's the thing that's confusing me here. Because there's supposed to be a loader right here. But this is an unloader. We're going to use it later anyway. I'm just going to set it over there so it's out of the way for now. And then these are both joiners. I don't want to use a joiner when I don't have to. So we're going to order some additional straight belts here. So we don't need the pause conveyors either. So we'll just go 1, 2, 3, just buy 10 of these things. We'll fill up a pallet. We'll say 12. Just fill up a pallet. We'll use them eventually. All right. I mean, we'll probably use them very, very much eventually because we're going to go that way with the other truck. Like I've been saying for so many videos and just never do. Zoom. Okay. Got that. All set. All set. All right. Take all these straight belts over here. There we go. Just going to drop them right here. Unpack them, put them in place. Like that. Unpack, put it in place. Okay. On this side, we want to have... I didn't buy the damn bridge. Ugh. Should have bought the bridge. Like, I deserve it. I'm going to pay that delivery fee every single time. If I'm going to mess it up, the consequences are supposed to lead to a change in behavior, but, you know, I guess I'm really just not that into doing things like that, I guess. So the bridge and also my loader. I didn't have that either. So that's going to be a joined venture as well. Okay. So I have now purchased everything I need to make this work. And at least for this truck, everything is going to get automatically sorted without me ever having to think about it. This truck is fully automated now with this being done. Okay. So real quick, just put these out. Yep. Like that. Grab this bridge. This bridge goes over top of this like that. And then if I can just get over this. Yep. Grab. Nope. Okay. Well, whatever. Just pick it up. Go there. That is a fully automated truck now. Now I just want to paint it. Paint it green. You know what? I'm going to use the other paintbrush too. So let's just use up all the paint in this and then we'll go get the other paintbrush so it's not a box sitting in the middle of nowhere. That'll be fine. And then we'll keep refreshing this paint instead. Okay. So all of this needs to be painted green because this is all finalized track, right? That's the idea anyway. So that's all green there. We'll come over. We'll grab that green, 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 green. Repack. Unpack. Green. And then this is all green too. Green, green, green. Green, 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 green. Green just means it's going. It just means it's doesn't have to be like what the product is. It just means that that is going to, you know, delivery. It's a deliverable item. And what I should have done is maybe had green just be a different color because like I should have just used blue for that because it's looking to me like I'm going to have more green belts than anything at this point. But if it's pending, if you don't know what it is yet, then that's where, you know, everything is blue through there. And of course, denied is red. So there's still a lot of blue belts. Yeah. Look at it. Everything just happened. It's still happening right now. It's great. You're blue. You're green, 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 green. I'm probably going to end up going one too far because I'm greedy. So let's just kind of not be greedy. Here we go. Green, 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 green. I had one left. I miscounted. Okay. I think I'm done though. I think I have everything I needed to be green being green. So yeah. It just means I have to buy more paint because I miscounted, but it's fine. Okay. Good. All set. That truck is fully automated. Now I have all these different straight ones here. And we need to get to make sure that we're solid here as we start our journey to the other truck. And I think Yeah, I think the journey to the other truck will be solid here. So I'm going to go ahead and package all these up so I can bring them over with the pallet. And we will go do some shenanigans on the other side of the factory. It's not really a factory. I mean, it's got the conveyor belts and everything, but we'll have all this stuff happening over here. So how do we want to do that? That's not how I wanted to do that. Look, it weighs nothing. It'd be weird if it weighed something, wouldn't it? Let's take this weigh station, which we don't need anymore, and we'll just sell it. Here you go. Get some money for that, I guess. 50 bucks. Okay. Sell some of these. It's not really selling the trash, but I apparently get paid to take out the trash, which I find is a really strange mechanic, because, like, who is paying me to take my trash? Right? There's several games now that we played where, you know, we're either digging really deep into a junkyard and getting paid for the trash, or, you know, somebody's paying us for our garbage in Schedule 1 or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. You know, I just feel like maybe the game is slowing down if I don't do that. Yeah, so tell you what, we'll pack this up. I want to put these shelves just kind of over here, like that. So it just gives me extra storage for whatever purposes I might need. But at least that shelf is not a waste now. Okay, I think we only sorted 107 packages. This is with me not pulling things off of the truck at all. 107 packages, and somehow one invalid submission got by. I'm not sure how that happened, but okay. I don't know why that happened, but it's fine. We'll go ahead and sleep so we can get more packages. And then we're going to start moving out and getting that other truck going. And I'm going to build that out while we have the packages going through the normal route that it has now. So we're just basically going to do one more day with it like it is. But while it's happening, I want to, you know, kind of build out the infrastructure for the other side, and then we won't switch it over until it's done. So in this case, this belt continues to go that way, but eventually it won't. So we will say, and this is a joiner. Where's my, that's a, come on, there's got to be a regular or straight belt. There it is. We're going to say, hey, look, actually, this will go that way. None of the packages actually will do that now, but we're going to say that they will as we, you know, build out that way. So let's go ahead and start the day, and we'll just let the packages roll in while we do this. We can get some money for that. We actually want to pay attention to the day here. Hold on. The day is allowing airplanes today. Yes, airplanes are allowed. So let's head on over here, and we'll say, hey, air, you're allowed, and all the air traffic can go that way now. But the maritime still will not. It's locked. And there we go. So now all the airplane packages can get unloaded, and we'll make money from those. Good stuff. Okay. So as we build this out, on this side, we don't have a joint, like, truck and rail setup, right? The trucks and the rails are different. We obviously want the belt to be really long. It gives us that nice, big, long buffer so that the truck can get emptied. Just going to embrace my old ways here for a second. There we go. If I see it, then why not, you know? All right, let's put this down. So this is another joiner. Put that away. I want straight belts, and I'm probably going to need to buy like 25 of these things, but I want a nice, big, long buffer for the truck, and we'll have these be, you know, really fast belts too. Possibly we could just come directly off, so I won't need... I think maybe that might be a better way of doing it. Just come directly off the truck like this. Does that make it harder to get in and out of the truck? In case I want to go in the truck? I feel like it does, right? For now, we'll plan on this for now. It's only an extra couple belts. It's not a huge deal. Okay. With my $10,000, can I go to the next level? Oh, easily. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to see this. So it has now a joint airplane and maritime thing. They've joined these two together. Okay. Okay. So I wasn't sure if we would have one of those. And so so basically those two are separate there. with truck and train together there, and then in this case, truck and train are separate, and the other two are together. So a little bit of a difference there. Give me this. Yeah. Put it over there. Okay, let's unpack these. Nope, don't do that. Never right click. Open. Okay. So what am I gonna need to make this work? I need to have one of those scanning machines. So I need one of these machines to work, and this thing has to work faster, man. I probably should have spent my $10,000 on making this thing faster. It's gotta be. I'm not sure if it's necessary to be faster once we get the other truck's cargo off of it, though. That's the kind of why I'm trying to figure that out. Because I figure if I can get the other one to start scanning, then maybe it won't matter so much. Yeah. All right, but I will need one of those scanner things. So let's say the scanning happens here. Let's say right here is where the scanning happens. Now, it needs to have easy access to the deny belt. So what I'm thinking is the bridge will be right here. So we'll bridge over from here, and we'll get another joiner. So this isn't a join belt, but it could be on this side. And then so we can curve it into there. So the bridge would stop here, one more belt to curve into that one. Okay, so that's the plan to get denied packages onto the denied belt. Fair, we got that. For approvals, might be a little more challenging, but the thing about the approvals is that they, like the system set up for this truck, I can have a whole new approval system over here. So I have free reign to kind of do that however I want over there. So I don't need that. So let's get a bridge plus. Actually, you know what I should do? You know what we should do? We could do the export size thing, but I don't think that's going to matter. What I should do is get the parcel type. So I should unlock this. Yeah, hard shell containers. Just get all the stuff there because I can get paid more money for those. So we'll have that instead. And then, I mean, again, these ones are okay, right? But it takes like extra effort to go out and get these things. Like right now, I just make the money. If I want to spend, you know, a little bit of my time, I can say, okay, cool, yeah, go get me a valid serial number. Must be invalid with denial stickers applied. Okay, 3 parcels that have invalid serial numbers, and I can get $300 for that, right? So like, what do I'm gonna do? Am I gonna watch this machine? Now this is a stamp machine. What is this machine? I'll be like, okay, cool, yeah. What do you have? Do you have an invalid serial number? I don't know. Looks like the right format. No, yours is denied because it's a helicopter, right? What about you? Do you have an invalid serial number? I don't know. That one does. This one just popped out of that machine. So this one does. Yeah, right? So I could pull this one to the side. And if I end up with 3 of these today, let's put it on the storage shelf, right? If I end up with 3 of those today, then I'll accept that contract. You know? But whatever. I'm making like an extra $40 total. It's not a magnificent change or anything. It's not a huge deal. You. Go there. What are you doing there? Just a random straight belt sitting there, all green and stuff. That's great. I have to repaint you anyway. So actually the green one could mark where our scanning machine is going to be. So I think the scanner should be here. So it's on, the denials will go straight out that way. If they do that, then they'll curve, and then there's our belt. Yeah. We could also go over top of this, and then I could just have a merger there. That's probably a good way to do it too. It might be cleaner looking too. So we'll investigate that. It's fine. Either way though, we'll say the scanner machine's here. Okay, this gives me a nice long belt for all of these packages to come in on. Okay. And then hypothetically, if we were going to do that, then it would be somewhere over in this area. The bridge would be there, and then we'd merger. Okay. Okay, so the next part of this, from the scanner machine, going to denial, fine. Where's the approvals going? So, and I haven't thought about this yet. I'm kind of just thinking about it out loud here. I'm going to need a lot of storage, I think. Storage is a nice transition point here. So there's never a day where trucks are not allowed. So no storage is ever needed for the truck delivery. Valid submissions always go to the trucks. It's everything else we need. So storage is going to need to be here. And then we're going to need like 4 shelves at minimum of storage here, because things can pile up for the plane for sure. Things can definitely pile up for the rail on the weekend. So we're going to do 3 shelves here. So that's a total of 7 large shelves right here. And everything else is kind of just extra. 7 large shelves is kind of all we need. And if you take a look at what we have already over here, we have the maritime shelf here. And honestly, we don't even need 7 large shelves. We'll do 6 large shelves and a medium shelf. This one's extra. I could probably just pull this and have this be the shelf. Let's just have this be the shelf. So this is going to be where we put something on it. This is a large shelf, right? So we could say it's maybe the train shelves will look like this. We could change them to be black, but you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hey, look at this hard shell container. That's new. Don't remember seeing those, huh? They're all locked up and everything. That's kind of nifty. Sure. So we've done 72 submissions today so far. This is with me not unloading the trucks myself, and with everything being diverted on this side anyway. We still have a whole bunch of stuff that has stickers on it on this side, but everything else is diverted on that side. So that's nice. Okay, so to make that happen, we're going to need all the same checks. That means we need we need weight check, then serial number check, then stamp check. So we can just buy those machines, I guess. So shop. Let's go straight conveyors. We'll get maybe... Let's get 20 of those. It's $2,000 on those. We're going to want to get at least 1 bridge. We know we need that for what we're doing there with the denials. And then we can get... I guess we'll start with weight. So we'll go weight scanner. Then the sticker checker is what we're going to have right here with this green belt's marking. So we'll want that too. We're up to $5,000 here. The serial numbers checker, the country checker, the cargo type checker. Then we have the stamp checker. All of that together is $11,000, which I can almost afford all of this stuff already, which is kind of nuts that I can almost afford this whole delivery. I almost want to just wait until I can. The cargo type diverter is going to be necessary at some point. We're going to need... we don't need this one because we're not manually inspecting them. We're going to need deny stickers, but that's actually already being applied in that direction. So anything that's already denied is already going on there. The denial sticker that's going... these new denial stickers, I guess we probably don't even need a separate denial path. Unless there's so many denials that it fully saturates that red belt, and I just don't think that's going to happen. So I don't think we need that at all. We'll probably want an approval sticker patch, though, and that's $3,000, so we'll wait on buying that for now. And that's kind of it right now. Honestly, I don't think I need anything else. I mean, other than belts to move things and storage and stuff. Other than that, yeah, but I don't think I need anything else. So to get started, I guess, why don't we take and just not order the bridge for now? If I don't order the bridge, then I can just go get things right now. And we just pretend the bridge is there, right? Where's my pallet? I had it. It was somewhere. I've lost it. Here's an unloader. You can use that over here too. All the way over here. I know what you're thinking, okay? It's squirrel. I get it. I saw it. I wanted to do it before I forgot. Where is my pallet? I thought I left it outside. Now I'm just not sure where it went. I brought everything over here. Oh, it's right there in front of me. I just can't see it. Getting a bigger pallet would probably be the next step too, but I just feel like it's not necessary. It's a little bit of extra of my personal time, but I mean, that money could be spent on really good stuff. I could be spending it on equipment instead of a better pallet, you know? So we'll just unpack and throw all this stuff over here. All these machines. It doesn't really matter what order the machines are in, but I'm going to try to keep them in the same order as what the other setup is. There we go. Grab all this stuff. Big orders. Nope, that's all full. Okay. Send all this equipment over here. Just throw it all nonchalantly. Now I have more equipment boxes than packages. Parcels. Whatever you want to call them. I do wish like an instant unload was available in the game. Just like, I don't know, drop the stack on the ground. Might make things a little too easy if that was the case, though. Maybe. I don't know. It's a casual game, so it's not really a big deal if it's easy, if it's a casual game. All right. It is Friday, though, which means we're about to go into the infamous weekend, which really tests our storage, right? The weekend is where all of our storage starts to fill up. And that's the day we're going into here pretty soon. Okay, so all this comes out. And then where is our sticker checker? Let's go ahead and unpackage these scanners so I can see which ones they are. You are the sticker checker. I think you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, so you're going to have the sticker check is going to be right where that is where I marked it. So you're going to go right there. All right. And then approval. Ha! There's a green belt for approval. I had a whole bunch of straight belts that I unpacked, so I guess we'll do that now. This will go that way. We'll have this one go that way. So it's just connecting. This is another scanner. We'll just put that off to the side. Another scanner, put it off to the side. It's going to be like I'm like a warehouse supply store over here. I'm going to have all these things on display like they're for sale. All right, take this one and put this over like so. So we're just imagining a bridge here. Boom. Bridge is there. Okay. And then the bridge. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Bridge comes over. And we don't even need the elbow. And we don't need that. What we need is one of these joiners. Yep. We need a joiner right here. We just take this out. Put this in place. There. Okay. And we paint it red. But now the denials that get instantly denied, they're going to go on this belt. All the other denials later on through these checks, they'll go that way because we can. Why not? Right? Just because we can. But we will be having all the initial denies go into the same track because it's already set up and it's just like there's no reason to not use it. It's right there. So we'll just use it. Okay. And then we'll just change this to red because it's already red. There. Like tells us which direction everything is going. Lovely. Okay, so as it comes out approved, it'll go somewhere. We'll figure out where that is in a second. We have the straight belts that lead up to it. Give us a nice long buffer off the truck. And it'll, of course, be maxed out speed belts as well so that they get off the truck as fast as possible. There we go. Into there. Done. Scanned here. Denied goes that way. Problem solved. Goes this way. We'll figure that out. So next is through this inspection. I want a long buffer here too, I think. So anything that is... let's just use these belts. We can come back to this. That doesn't matter right now. I just want to have this leading out. So I think I want to go... I was going to go straight with this, but now I'm feeling like maybe... because I got a lot of space. There's so much space here. I mean, if they were adding another truck... I don't know if they are. This extra space over here, what is that? If they're adding another truck, that changes everything about what I want to do here. But I don't know if that's the case. If they are, then... ugh. Then I need two completely different sets of things for the initial approval denial. I'll need probably two different weight checks, two different serial checks, and then at that point, I'll probably merge them to where they share the same stamp check. Maybe the stamp check will be this or two, but the cargo type and the other one, they're like the last two, that can be shared because I think at that point the packages have already deviated and there's not as much volume. So yeah, but I think maybe right here would be an okay spot for the weight check. So you are the weight checker. So weight checker will go there. So if you're good, I feel like I want to even go further out. I'm going to go here with it. Further out is here. Okay. Where's my straight belts? Yeah, right there. So it gets checked for weight here. If it's denied, it can go back this way, meet up with this, and go. I mean, it's less resources, but we have this, and I don't know if I want to use it. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the reason to use it, because we don't really have the denial one. Isn't like overloaded, so we could just send it back. Either way, let's get some extra belts unpacked here so I can just work with them a little bit. Okay, so if we are valid at the weight check, we then need to go towards, I believe the stamp check is the next one I have over there. And we can go, I think we'll have it be here. I think we have it be here. Yeah. And so it'll come out this way. Like that. Come on, grab it. Like that. Then we'll bend around. I'm just creating that buffer, right? A little bit of extra space. Eventually it fills up, but it just takes longer to fill up, so the trucks can keep coming in as long as possible. All right, and then from here we would have this go that way. Yep. So straight belt from here out that way. Straight belts for days. Yep. And yep. And then one more right here. So we're checking both from this point. And all the denials are on the same side. Which again, we could just have them all go that way. I still don't know why I would want to go that way yet, but you know, maybe once we get out here, because this is storage here now. So now I got to think about, you know, I'm stacking them over here. I'm kind of like focusing the factory on this side, thinking there's no other trucks. But if there are other trucks, then I maybe should look into having this factory bend from here and go that way. And then all the denials can still go this way and go that way if they want to, but at least we have the approvals heading this direction so that the new truck could be there. Gosh, what does it tell me what it is? Additional items in the shop and increase the pre-inspected parcels. It's just an increase in pre-inspected parcels, which is good. I mean, that's great. It just means that more of our packages don't have to go through the system, which is fine, I guess. But so it comes out that side after the stamp check. Stamp check was, no, I think serial numbers was before stamps, wasn't it? Yeah, weight, then serial, then stamp. Okay, weight, serial, then stamp. So let's take the serial. Stamp will be over here. Yeah, I think at this point, this stamp is here. Serial. Serial number right there. Okay. Same thing out. It comes out. We buffer it. Okay. I'm not sure what to do. If they reveal a new truck right here, I don't know what I'm going to do. Everything gets rethought at that point. Everything. This is the country checker. Cargo type checker. That's last. Cargo type is going to be a last thing. And what we'll have is if it has the correct cargo type, then what we do from there probably be right here is probably where I'll put that. Okay. I'm running out of space with the storages then. The storages can go closer though. We can put them even closer, like right here. Yeah, that's fine. And then at that point, the cargo type can now go to here. Too far, right there. Yeah. Now we have space to bend in, or like, I have the splitters and stuff. We have the space to do that, and then it just gets deviated and loaded, that kind of thing. Okay, cool. So you see the idea of what I'm working for here. I think I'm gonna, since this video is getting a little bit long, I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more work on this. and I'll bring you back with a little bit more progress. Probably need the day to progress a bit more because I'm out of money. And of course, I need more money to make this thing happen. So I'm going to buy that bridge. Didn't I buy the bridge already? I don't remember. I'm actually kind of getting tired. I might take a break for myself as well. Yeah. Also, I'm seeing packages not on that rack. Okay. And we probably don't even honestly need this. This whole thing is probably not necessary. It's just an extra buffer, but I can move that shelf over there too, because all I really need it to do, right, is if I take this shelf away, then we take all of this stuff away too, and this just bends into that, and off it goes. And then it just gets sorted. It's going to get sorted anyway, and then it goes into the shelf anyway, right? So this is just like this extra buffer to where if these shelves, for whatever reason, fill up, I have an extra spot for them where they can stack before they, you know, before they go out to where they're going. You know, I'm gonna probably progress it through the weekend. I'll show you how many packages we have in storage on Sunday, and then we'll see how far I can progress that build over there.